Okay, everybody, how's it going? Howdy, welcome. We're gonna be doing some chill working tonight. I hope you guys are having a good Tuesday. I did not get my FC house, so you know, that was a quick Tuesday for me. Oh, but you know, it's gonna be chill tonight. I don't think I'm gonna be doing a whole lot of talking. I'm sitting here staring at Photoshop, trying to figure out how I'm going to approach this and kind of go from there. I'm working on a few things involving that scripted project that I've been talking about. So I'm not, you know, I'm not going to have it up on the screen or anything like that. You'll see it eventually. Maybe we'll find out. But yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, okay, I need to bear down and do this, just get it done and go from there. But, yeah, you know, I don't think I've ever really done any of these. I think I've done one before. We're just kind of hanging out and chilling while I do some other stuff off screen. So yeah, it'll be chill tonight. You guys are more than welcome to come hang out and chat, and you know, I'll be talking every now and then. But yeah, aside from that, it's just gonna be chill. It's one of those things that I've been putting off for like a very long time, and I know that once I actually get in here and do it, it'll be done in like 5 minutes, or at least the first part. There's a lot of other things that are going to be involved with this that I gotta make. So you know, it's gonna be a lot of things. But yeah, between that and, you know, might put in some applications, we'll see. It's been a bad news day out there. So yeah, that's kind of where things are at. So yeah. Let's see. Get that done. Actually, just buddy. This is going to be tricky. This is going to be really tricky because I've got a character that's going to have his arms up on a table. Like the way things work in VTube Studio, it's very hard to actually get that figured out. That's the tricky part. So I think I'm going to have to make the arms as like their own asset in Live 2D, and just kind of go from there and just like staple it on to the character every time I go in and do this. That way, you know, it's all about the layers. It's all about the layers, right? So yeah, that's kind of where I'm currently at, trying to get all of this stuff figured out. But yeah, like I said, it's been a bad news day. You know, first of all, there was the news about Haru Urura. Unfortunately, Haru has passed. I'm very sad about it, more than I thought I would be. But yeah, unfortunately, our favorite shining star of losers everywhere has left us. So yeah, that was not a fun start to the day, to say the least. But yeah, and then after that, it's just, you know, talking about the job applications and stuff. It's just, yeah, there's a lot of stuff going around. There was a new article in the Atlantic talking about how like everyone's writing their resumes in Chat GPT, and then all of the HR companies are using AI to read them. So no one is getting hired. It's just real bad. If I didn't have the pressure of having to find something soon, then I probably wouldn't care. But unfortunately, that's kind of where things are at. So, you know, that's no fun. But yeah, that's kind of where my head is at right now. But yeah, you know, I could have told you that ages ago. With everything going on, I've been dealing with this pretty much since the shutdowns, right? It's been real bad out there, but you know, we'll soldier through it. And as always, you know, you can always support the channel and try and help out that way. Every little bit counts. But yeah, it's just it's not great. It's not great out there. So I'm not really looking forward to it. And then you got all the ghost jobs and all kinds of stuff. So it's just kind of shit everywhere, isn't it? But you know what? We continue. That's right. We do the only things we can do, and try and do our best. Let's see. Here we go. Problem with Photoshop is like, one, I'm not a great artist to begin with. You guys can't see it, but you will eventually. You will eventually once I get the script. Once I get the script done. But yeah, I'm not a great artist to begin with, but the smoothing is what always gives me probably the most trouble. It just it never wants to work in the way that I want it to work. I don't know how Ina and all of the like professional artists do it. It's pretty rough. Like they always get their lines so clean, and like I see people using like I use Lazy Nezumi for Photoshop to do a lot of my smoothing, but I cannot get it to look the way that I want, and it's so slow. It's so slow. Lazy Nezumi, it really, with the pulled string, it's very tricky trying to figure out how to get it to work. But yeah, I'm just the good thing that I'm working on now is that it's very, very basic. Like it's not it's not super advanced. I'm not making my model or anything like that. It's very Cartoon Network-ish. It's very Adult Swim-ish. Just flat colors, flat lines, very simple. So that is a positive. I don't have to like make an intricate piece of artwork, as again, I'm not an artist, but still, you know, I want it to look decent. I want it to look like at least a little bit of effort was put into it, right? Yeah, you know, I've been talking this thing up all year, so you know, hopefully by the end of the year we will have our first episode out. It's just it's something that I feel like we really need in the VTuber sphere. There's really not a whole lot of VTubers that I've watched that do like scripted content, like actual animated content. You really only have Legend of Polka is really the only one that I can think of just off the top of my head. I don't know what's going on over on Twitch, but at least here on YouTube, that's really about it. I mean, she's been doing that a while, right? It's really kind of a testament to her to be able to keep it going for this long. Because yeah, every week, you know, 10 to 15 minutes every week for what, she's going into her 4th year now. But yeah, it's just, you know, we've got these animated avatars and everything. So like, yeah, I'm just really surprised we don't have more like show style productions. So this is going to be kind of my spin on it. I don't know how it's going to go. We'll just have to wait and see. I'm not, you know, you guys know me. I'm not like the super crazy gremlin comedian type, but I think my scripted stuff is a little bit different than what you guys probably are used to for just these regular live streams. So it'll be nice. You know, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. We'll just, you know, give it a shot. You don't know until it's out there, as I've always said. So yeah, we'll just kind of play around and see what's working and what's not. No, I don't want to do that. This needs to be moved up there. There we go. Turn off pulled string. Here you go. But yeah, I am excited about it though. It's just, it's one of those things that, like I said, it's a lot of work making the assets because I'm doing all of this by myself, but I'm trying my best. But it is going to go a lot faster once I actually start working on it. You know, it's the procrastinator conundrum, right? You put off something for 6 months, it takes you 6 minutes to do. That's kind of where I'm at with it. All right. Yeah, it's gonna be the kind of a talk show-ish kind of thing. So, you know, just kind of give you a little idea of what we're going with here. Right. Yeah, you know, it's been a while since we've just kind of come and hang out and chat for just a little bit. I feel like, I don't know. There was a poll not long ago that I remember reading from some people asking on Blue Sky, like, you know, what kind of streams do you prefer? Do you like Yeah, like just chatting streams, and apparently they're really popular. I don't know. We don't do them all that much here, but I feel like maybe that's something we can do a little bit more of. Yeah, going into the future. All right. Body. Okay. God, I'm worried about the arms on this thing. Yeah. A little bit behind the scenes. You just, if you've never opened VTube Studio and don't really know how all the layering and stuff works, it's it has some issues. It has a bit of a learning curve. And when you're trying to do things like this, it's gonna have like intricate sets and that kind of thing. Like it's a lot. You watch, you know, these big VTubers like Miko and Polka and all of them. They have those nice intricate backgrounds. You don't really notice it when you're just viewing the streams, but a lot of those are like a ton of different assets that have been placed all together in the scene to create it, which is how they can, you know, move behind and in front of certain objects and that kind of thing. Most everything that I've done, like my background here, I mean, it's just a flat PNG, right? So this is my first time like actually trying to make an actual setup. I just hope my OBS can handle it. And it's going to be particularly tricky because there's 3 different sets that I've got to make. Like 2 of them are just like technically 2 halves of one really long set. Because again, it's kind of a talk show kind of looking thing. But yeah, it'll be interesting trying to get all of that stuff worked out. I'm not going to have a ton of assets in it, so that's going to be kind of nice. It's going to be just really the host table. It's really the only thing that I have to get behind. But you know, even that by itself, when you're trying to do a character that's putting his arms up on the table, it's kind of tricky. It's kind of tricky in VTube Studio. So I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do this. I think I'm gonna end up making the arms of this character like their assets that I will staple on top of the character itself. We'll just have to wait and see. Like how that looks. In fact, I should probably probably do first. We'll go ahead and we'll start working. We'll start working on the arms, I guess. I'll do that before I do the body. It'll be a lot easier. Okay. Also, do you like the new music? I mentioned it in yesterday's stream, but I finally went around through YouTube Music Beta and started looking around for, you know, just some new songs to put on in the background. Just some new stuff. Switch it up a little bit, right? So yeah, I like this one. Just a little bit of guitar music. It's very chill. That's the important part. It's gotta be chill. That's what we do here on the stream. I don't know if I like how that looks. I don't know if I like how that looks. Maybe I will do the body first. Maybe I will do the body first. Very kind of round. Here we go. There we go. Good thing is I only have to do the bust. Like that's the only thing that I have to worry about. Because it's gonna be behind the desk. I don't have to worry about full body shots. That'll be for later. I want to make sure that it's set up in a way that I can do like full body stuff later. But for now, it's not like super important. For now, I can get it done. Hair shape. There we go. And again, you guys will see this all in the future. Eventually. Eventually you'll see it. I don't know when. But eventually we'll get there. Arm L. Trying to separate all this. Trying to separate all this is... It's a thing. It's a thing. That looks... It might almost be easier for me to get in here and use my mouse than to use try using my my tablet. I've got, it's just a small little Wacom, just like the medium size that I bought at work one year. You know, it's lasted me a good while. I can't complain about it. It's been a solid friend in the few chances that I've had to use it. I like the new Wacoms because they, like, I had an old one that had like those, it had kind of like the clear plastic casing on it, and it was very smooth. Which is actually something that I don't really want. Like, this one feels, as you draw on it, actually feels like paper. It's a little bit easier. How am I gonna do these arms? How am I gonna do this? I genuinely have no clue. I genuinely have no idea how I'm gonna do this. Oh, is that like the 3/4 angle, right? Like the left arm, left us. Like, that's nice and front and center. I can go right on top. But that right arm that like crosses in front of the body. God, I don't know how I'm gonna set this up. I really don't. And that arm's gonna be moving a lot too, because it's gonna be, I don't know if I'm gonna like fully rig this. Be probably closer to like a PNG tuber kind of thing. But man, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I don't know. It's like half of the arm's going to be in front, and then the top half of the arm is going to be behind the body. Am I going to have to do two separate parts, upper arm and lower arm, for this? I mean, I can. I know enough about Live 2D to get it done. It's just, man, that's going to be really annoying. That's going to be really annoying. Well, you know, if that's what I got to do, that's what I got to do, I guess. Yeah. And when I was planning out this whole thing, I thought it was going to be easy. I thought I wouldn't have any trouble because I'm not, it's, you know, I put a lot of work into rigging me, right? This was a month of work. But I thought I would be able to get like this guy done in like a day or two. I don't think that's going to be the case. I don't think that's going to be the case. Because like he's not going to be turning his head or anything like that. It'd be like slight Z motion, maybe a little X motion. But like I said, it's more like a traditional Western cartoon kind of animation that I'm going for. But yeah, this is Okay, that doesn't look smooth at all. I gotta switch it over to pulled string. I guess moving average at 35 would be fine. Let's see. Let's give it a look. Doesn't look too bad. Pulled string is still smoother. It's so slow. I'm so bad at pulling the string, guys. I'm so bad at pulling the string. It's smoother. Photoshop's smart enough to figure that out. Let's try this again. Let's try this again. There we go. There we go. Do the left arm next. Let's get started on it. Left arm, I probably don't have to do an upper and lower. Right arm, I definitely will. Right arm, I definitely will. Again, these are going to be assets that are pinned to the model because that's the only thing that I can figure out to do. Let's see here. We'll rename that. Okay. So you don't know until you've done it, but I have so much respect for actual artists now who actually have to make all of this stuff for us VTubers. Like just the layering alone. It's like all of the body parts and assets having to be their own thing. It's tough. It's tough. You don't know it's tough until you do it. But it is not easy. Okay. I think I can do this. I think I can. I'm pumping myself up to do this. I'm trying to get myself ready. Trying to get it figured out. Okay. Body there will be in front of that. Then lower arm right will be above the body. That doesn't look right. That doesn't look right either. We'll do the hand first. I think that's going to be the trick. Let's do it in the hand first. All right. Some little Simpsons fingers. It'll be fine. Almost think. God, the curves are so hard to do with pulled string. So bad at this. I'm so bad at this. Problem is, if I move off pulled string, it looks so bad. Looks so bad. It's just not smooth at all. see if that helps out a bit. I've like barely colored in like one thing, and it's already rough. It's already rough. And of course, there was a little bit here. Get in. Like 1 pixel. Love those corners, man. There we go. This is so scuffed. This is so scuffed. Oh, I'm gonna do this. Okay. Oh. Okay. Man, as much as of a personal hell as it might be, I almost feel like I'd do better if I would just switched over to applying to some jobs. Oh, jobs that don't exist. Oh, don't you love 2025? It's so great. I love it. All right. Let's try this. I'm going to try it with my mouse. See if that makes it a little bit. Nope. Yeah, wrong size. Here we go. Like pause. That's not what it's supposed to look like. He's a bird. I'm on a bird right now. Oh, that ain't gonna work. Better. Still not great. Okay. I mean, at a certain point, I'm just going to have to be like, you know what? Good enough. This is good enough. We'll just go with it. Why is his hand so small? Well, when in doubt, references. When in doubt, references. Can't believe I'm looking up Simpsons hands. Image search right now. Oh. How, okay. I see now. Might be able to get this to work. this point, I'm just straight up using the mouse. It's the easiest way. Hmm. It doesn't look too bad. Looks workable. There we go. Okay. That looks awful. Okay. Oh. Doing so well. There we go. Okay. Theirs are not easy. But again, it's supposed to be very cartoonish. So be able to make it work. Progress. Like the actual arm stuff is not hard. I can get that done pretty. Just shift some things around a bit, but I can get it done. A little bit bigger. Ooh, now it's all coming together. Now it's all coming together. Time to color it in. You know, as he used to say, happy trees, right? No, he's not. His character's not very happy trees. He's very disgruntled. He's kind of sassy. I'm excited for you guys to meet him. Whenever that might happen to be. Hopefully sooner than later. And this time make sure I don't leave any white pixels. Make that larger. There we go. It should make it easy. All right, I feel like I'm in grade school again. Can he color in between the lines? Doubtful. Especially not on a mouse. Especially not on a high DPI gaming mouse. We're trying. We're trying. All right. Get the lines figured out. I could probably just tablet. Let's give the tablet a shot. A little bit easier. Problem with the Photoshop is the circle does not always mean it's the circle. It's very tricky. But hey, the nice thing is I don't have to render any of this. I'm not going to be doing any advanced shading or anything like that, so that'll be nice. Make sure that's all taken care of. Is the lower arm. Here we go. There we go. Oh, that looks good. That looks good. First I got to worry about, but aside from that, I think this will be workable. This will be good. And you know what? If the show takes off, I can pay someone to clean it up. Like and subscribe. Right. Oh, no. I gotta remember to not just keep coloring the entire time. I need to actually lift the pen every now and then, but make sure I can undo without having to undo the entire arm. Okay. Because I got to do this twice. One with his arms on the table, and then the reason it's going to be an asset is so that sometimes he lifts his arm when he talks. Got to have two different toggles that I got to have. I'm going to have to draw one of each. It's not something I can really do in Live 2D. It's just easier as a toggle. Yeah, and if you really want to warp this thing, it'll look awful, but you can do it. I'll just toggle it. It's easier. Here we go. Yeah, it feels nice to actually get some work done. Oh, last couple nights I feel like I haven't really gotten nearly enough sleep. I'll be tired and then I'll get into bed and it's just like, nope, you're not ready. You're not done. Then I get up and try figuring out something else to do in the meantime, and it doesn't really work all that well. Last night I watched Weapons. Very good movie. You know me, I'm a big baby when it comes to horror stuff, so I was terrified for about half of it, and then the second half is it's very gonzo. I liked it. T-Tan liked my post. It finally happened to me. It finally happened. I did have to think that Josh Brolin was a weird choice. It's very hard to be scared when Josh Brolin is on the screen. I completely forgot that he was even in it. And yeah, he was great. He was great in it. He's great in a lot of things. But yeah. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. Let's merge these two. Yes. Before I merge, I gotta clean some stuff up here. There we go. I'd been waiting for that one to hit streaming for a while. I was very, very happy that I finally got to watch it after hearing so much about it. And I like Zach Krager's other movies too. Barbarian was very different than I expected it to be going in. Yeah. All right now. All right now. Oh man, I gotta undo all that. Unmerge some of this other stuff. Here we go. I found more little white spaces. There we go. Any others that I've missed? I think it looks good. I think it looks good. Cool. All right, now I can merge. And you don't necessarily have to merge your line art and your coloring, but it is going to make it a lot less painful for you in the long run when you get into live 2D. Significantly less pain. There we go. There we go. I think maybe what's happening is when I merge these. Yeah, there we go. This one, yeah, it shifts everything just very slightly. Very slightly. Okay. How am I going to do this other arm? This one should be the easy one. Should be being the keyword there. Can't really... Well, okay, let's see how I'm going to do this. Let's see how I'm going to do this. Well, string. Let's give this a shot. Because it's got to look good when he lifts the right arm to talk. No? Good thing is, since there's not a whole lot of motion, like actual motion, it's more just like static PNG flip toggles. I don't have to worry about necessarily everything being super clean. Like where these parts intersect, right? Maybe make that work. That pulled straight looks. Well, I'll get this figured out at some point. Always just like copy the other hand and flip it, but that's dangerous. That's dangerous. That can lead to some problems. It's not entirely uncommon, but I'd rather avoid it if I can. Oh, it would also help if I had the same size brush as the other side. Let's give it a shot. Let's just see what it looks like. Layer, range, rotation, horizontal. Oh, not the whole thing. There. Actually, I can make that work. Somehow, I can make it work. Need to draw the yeah. Ooh. Actually made it a lot easier. But I still need to do the upper half of the arm. Yep. Alright, let's see if I can get these connected, alright. Might be a little tricky. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, now let's color it in. Pulled string. Okay. Big. Big. Super big. There we go. Okay. Give yourself carpal tunnel in 20 hours. Feel like we're speed running it. Don't think about it. Think about it too much. We'll be all right. There we go. Okay. Merge. Yeah. Merge these two. Here we go. Nope. Nope. Merge these two. Arm L. And then move that behind the other arm. I got it done. Ooh, but then we got a problem here. There we go. And we got a problem with the body. Okay. Okay, I think I got it figured out. I think I got this figured out. Still super big? Good. Good. Oh, there we go. I actually need to, there we go. That. Okay. Oh, too big. Big. Too big. Pulled string. Fail me now. It's 100% going to fail me now. That's just how it is. That's just how life goes. There we go. Backside here. Not straight. Not straight at all. There we go. Nice. Radiated curve. There we go. I think we can make this work. Just a little bit of overlap. I can put it beneath the table. Yes. Yes. And I can adjust it as needed later. I can adjust it as needed later. Okay. Bring it. I'll get rid of the left arm. It's just giving me some lines that I can color within. I'll worry about his legs at a future date. Yeah, worry about his legs in the future. We'll get a 2.0 at some point. And at this point, it would almost be easier. Make him in Blender. I feel like I've come a long way with that. I feel like I've come a long way in Blender. I can do it. He's gonna end in like an egg-shaped nub. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. He is a cardinal, so Like a little tuft of black on the chest. Not a lot. Just a little. Just a little tuft. Maybe. Maybe I'll give him something. Maybe not. Maybe not. All my layers are all kinds of messed up right now. It's fine. It's fine. Don't think about it. No, that'll just have to do. That'll just have to do. All right. There's those two. Cool. Cool. Well, that's one part of the project done. Oh no. Guess I can crop it and make some size adjustments. Yeah. Select all and transform. Big. Nice and high def for the big screen. There we go. Background later. Cool. Very nice. Very nice. I can work with this. I can work with this. Right. See him? You want to see him? He doesn't have a name yet. He doesn't have a name yet. But I'll see what I can do. Let me just adjust some things here. Add. Let me move it on over here. All right, so this is the character I will be working on slowly but surely. Very simple, very simple. Do we want me doing too much more to him? But I gotta figure out a way to lift his arm. I might need to make the canvas a bit bigger. That's fine. That's okay. I'll make it work. Doesn't have a name yet. I got a lot of lines for him already figured out, but he doesn't have a name. So yeah, we'll think of that when it's time. There we go. Yeah, that's be determined. To be determined. And here, let me save. And I'll close that. Where's the other guy? Where's the other guy? I gotta give the other guy some arms. I gotta give him some arms. The other character is the moon. The other character is the moon. Nothing like different about him. Like he's literally the moon. We'll see. We'll see how this all comes together. We'll see how this all comes together eventually. I don't know. Like I said, I've got a lot of lines and a lot of scripting done. But I still need to figure out a couple of things. But now's the tricky part, is I gotta work on the background. Gotta work on the talk show background. That's gonna be a whole thing. Oh man. Sitting all day and it's so nice out. I really should have gone for a walk, but it's bug season and I don't want to do that. I don't want to go out while it's bug season. All right, but that's a decent amount of Photoshop done for one day. Yeah, I'll worry about the rest later tonight. Let's get in here and get some other stuff done. I've got just a long list of things. I've got a long list of homework that I gotta get done, so you know, bear with me. I told you it was gonna be a chill stream. Yeah, I told you. I don't know what you expected, but this is pretty much it. Guess I could work for DoorDash. Guess I can deliver food. It's something. It'd be some kind of income. Man. Why is it all so bad? Why is everything so bad? Most of these jobs don't even exist. Alright. There we go. I don't know why it's me to that. Oh, it's taking me to that site. I don't. That's not the company website. I know this site. But as always, I would much prefer doing this. But unfortunately, we are not there yet. We're not quite there yet. And you know, getting the old emails. Getting the old emails saying, oh hey, got those student loans that were supposed to be forgiven, and then, you know, and then a certain group of people keep blocking it over and over again until it was no longer a point. You know, at the same time that we get all of these notices about how no one is hiring and half the jobs are ghost jobs and AI is reading all of our resumes. Like, yeah, it's wonderful. It's wonderful. You know, the whole reason we wanted the loan forgiveness in the first place is coming to pass, and it sucks. It really sucks. Oh, okay. There's a media technician. I guess I can do that. I can do drop-in software support, I guess. At least a lot of the jobs nowadays that I've been looking at least they just outright say we're not waiting for you to relocate. So, you know, that it at least takes a little bit off. Like, oh, I would have liked that one, but okay, well, I guess I'll pass. Everything around here, it's all factories and farms. That's really about it. A couple hospital jobs, that's about it. Just like I don't mind working the front desk somewhere. I like hospitals because they're open at all hours, and you guys know me on my VTuber schedule. you guys know my hours, so overnight is good. Don't mind that. Man, really nothing here. All of these are like time locked, and they don't take down the postings once the time is up. So like none of these are actually even none of these even exist anymore. All right, I'll just sort by date. I don't know why this one's advertising local. It's like 1,000 miles away. Of course. Ooh, I can be a director of milk procurement. That sounds like a good job for VTubers. Need the milkies. Hmm. Well, you can already see this is going to be a bust. Hope you guys aren't having to go through this. I hope you guys are having a good time, secure in your lives. That's all right. I've got a couple of other things outside of traditional work that I'm working on. That's part of why we were working on those characters, right? So we'll see how it all goes. Oh. Even the other retail jobs I've applied to haven't even gotten back to me yet. That's how you know it's bad. That's how you know it's real bad. Hey, they're hiring right now for the seasonal, and even they aren't getting back to me. But you know, I followed my buddy's advice, kind of reformatted everything on the old resume, so we'll see if that helps out at all. See if the AI programs can actually read it now. It's pretty bad when even retail, like, they don't even get to like a human person until like 5 stages in. Like where I'm working at now, like I've got a job. It's not like I'm unemployed. It's just they don't give me any hours. And even if they did, it's kind of a shitty job, right? It pays $1 less than everyone else in our mall. But even our job, if you apply, our store does not hire for our store. It goes to some regional manager like 2 hours away. And then they determine whether or not the resume looks good. And then they tell our store manager who to hire. Or at least who to interview. It's that bad. It's really bad. Like, don't get me wrong, I like applying online. But like sometimes I do kind of think like it would have been nice if we could just like tell all the people coming in with their resumes that like, yeah, we'll take it, right? Like it's just, everything's stupid. Capitalism is so stupid. It's so dumb. Just a bunch of spreadsheet nerds and bean counters. That's all it is. Not even people that even care about selling you anything anymore. They make money through other ways. I can be a laser operator. That sounds kind of cool. I feel like I'd do good at like a hotel. I like hotels. I like traveling. I like staying in hotels. There's like the vibe of being in a place that's not my own. Be a lot more chill, I think, than the retail rush. Ultimately, trying to find something that's not going to interrupt this too much, but is also going to allow me to like pay the bills, right? Because the boomers don't care about their kids and they're leaving us with nothing, kicking me out of my home on an unspecified time frame. Okay. Yeah, there's nothing. There's nothing in my area. There's a lot, like, if I start looking at, like, the places I want to be. But unfortunately, all of them, like, need you to be local. Right? They all need you there. That's rough. That's real rough. There's a lot of good ones. A lot of stuff that I'd apply for out in LA right now. Stuff that I definitely have the experience for, considering it's all stuff that I used to do. Yeah, all of this stuff is gonna want me to be there. You can also tell it's AI because it just has like random strings of letters and numbers at the end too. Always kind of a tell. You know. Oh, great. Something went wrong. We're working to fix it. Are you, though? Are you working to fix it? I have my doubts. I was talking to my buddy over the campfire and he was saying, you know, even at his old job, they were asking about like how they were going to incorporate AI into it. It's like, how much do you want to pay me to fix all of the shit that it gets wrong? Because, you know, it'd probably be cheaper just to let me do it on my own, right? You're going to need me to fix everything. Anything that it breaks anyways. Oh. Well, so far I'm striking out. So far I'm striking out. Oh, if only it was easy enough to get paid to play video games. Dance like a monkey for the crowds. I can do that. I'll dance all day. No. Beholden to others. Let's see. Ooh, I think I'd like that one. Well, you know what? I haven't checked in my local city in a while. Yeah, let me see what the old zoo has going on. Would love to work there. Art museum. Take a look. I don't know if they've got a whole lot going on. Disable all cookies. Ace. There's definitely a lot more than what I'm making now. Not that that's a high bar. That's the frustrating thing. My bar for YouTube has always been, hey, can I make on YouTube what I make full-time retail? It is not a high bar. It is not a high bar at all. But even that is too much. Oh. Yeah, I saw at the old email. I talked about this yesterday, but for those that are just tuning in, They've started sending out the email saying they're turning on auto dubbing for channels, but you do have the option to turn it off, which I have. Yeah, soon they are enabling auto dubbing on basically every channel that's out there. So yeah, turn it off. Turn it off. I'm not going to let them train my voice. If they want to do that, I'm going to bring out the full Ozarkian accent. See what they can make of that. But yeah, you just go into your channel settings. I think it's like advanced upload defaults or something like that. But it's in there. And you have the option to turn it off if you started getting the old emails. So dumb. Everything is so dumb. Oh. All right. Well, you know, I might as well. The new. Looks like I have an existing account. I do. You have an existing account. Register on our... Oh, hey, this is... this site. I know this site. I do indeed have an account. Save. Wait, what? Oh, do I have to click on these? I guess I do. Hmm. And then we get the fun part of, oh, I already have a resume. I still have to put in everything already. Have to put it in a second time. You know, there's always the backup option. Make a Patreon. Make a Patreon that's nothing but Blender porn. Why not? I can get in with the furries. I'm set for life. I'm not above it. Man's gotta eat. Well, at least some of these sites are like forcing you to use two-factor now. That's kind of nice. I am actually not opposed to that. That's right. You don't get my info. Not that I've got... not that I've got anything worth anything. Though I don't know why it needs to send me like 5 codes. There we go. One to create the account. One to sign into the account. Lovely. Alright, is he gonna do it? Is he gonna do it? Wow, look at that. It actually put in most everything okay. There we go. Place resume. Well, let's see. Importing the resume. Undid all of the stuff that had already been saved. Lovely. Love to see it. I love applying. I love looking online for things. Okay. Well, the good news is it looks like the reformatting helped. It did mostly put everything in. Hmm. Hmm. Um. Nope. Hmm. Hmm. Let's see. Oh. Okay. Hell, I'm feeling slightly more confident. Only slightly, though. This availability time slot one is very annoying. Go ahead and put in like every individual time instead of just clicking like, hey, I'm available all day. Right? Really? Really? This is so dumb. This is so dumb. I hate life. I hate life so much. Okay, there we go. All right, we zooming. We zooming now. Nice. But could be worse. I could be on LinkedIn. doesn't get much worse than that. At least this is through like the actual company website, so it's slightly better. Oh, there's no limitations. All right, well, we'll just throw this one out to the wind, I guess. 3. Cool. All right, well, I feel like that's decent. It was decent enough. All right. I think that is going to be it for me today. I think I put in a decent amount. I think we got a little bit done. Yeah, it was just a little bit every day, right? Put in a little bit every day and it all adds up eventually. You know, some days are going to be better than others when it comes to this kind of stuff too. So, yeah. Middle of the week rolls around. You know, tomorrow's Wednesday. New day. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah. Thanks a ton for coming and hanging out with me. Just, you know, it's stuff that I needed to get done. And I'd rather do it hanging out with y'all than not. So, you know, I appreciate you just kind of coming and hanging out with me and enjoying my chill new background music. So yeah, we'll be back tomorrow with some actual gaming. Be either gaming or guitar. I haven't decided yet. I got a new amp I want to try. But yeah, we'll just kind of wait and see. We'll see how I'm feeling tomorrow and what I want to do. It's still a long road of light grinding too, so there's always roulettes. But that being said, I hope everyone had a good Tuesday. It's starting to get nice out. It's starting to get spooky season. So I hope you get out and enjoy it a little bit. But yeah, I think I'm gonna chill and I don't know, maybe watch a movie or watch some more K-dramas or something on Netflix. But that being said, I will see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Bye bye.